Hogwarts Legacy 2 is going to be an absolutely huge game, and the evidence that Hogwarts Legacy 2 will eclipse its predecessor is very substantial. Let's go over all the evidence behind Hogwarts Legacy 2 and what new things we can expect from the game as it's currently in development. So despite the corporate uncertainty swirling around Warner Bros. Discovery's potential sale, Hogwarts Legacy 2 remains in active development. Recent Warner Bros. Job listings have revealed crucial details about what Avalanche Software is building behind the scene. The sequel is being developed in Unreal Engine 5, giving developers access to cutting-edge technology like nanite virtualized geometry, Lumen global illumination, and the advanced features of UE5 5.6 and 7. Combined with Maya for animation work, the technical leap from the first game, which used Unreal Engine 4, promises a virtually stunning upgrade. Job postings specifically mention animating both human and animal anatomy, confirming that new magical creatures will populate the expanding wizarding world. The listing also describes an open-world RPG single-player experience with post-launch content and an additional content service landscape, suggesting Warner Bros. Plans to support the game long after release with expansion, seasonal content, or ongoing updates. Most importantly, development hasn't been halted during the sale process. While corporate ownership may change hands by year's end, the developers at Avalanche continue building what could become one of gaming's biggest releases of the next console generation. But one major thing that was missing from the first game was, of course, Quidditch, and it was one of the biggest disappointments for fans of the original Hogwarts Legacy, as Warner Bros. Attempted to address this with Harry Potter Quidditch Champions, a standalone title released in 2024, but here's the telling detail: Quidditch Champion isn't receiving post-launch support. The game launched and was essentially left to stand on its own, suggesting Warner Bros. Doesn't see it as a long-term platform. This makes it far more likely that Quidditch will be fully integrated into Hogwarts Legacy 2. With the sequel's increased budget, considering the original generated over $1 billion in revenue, developers now have the resources to properly implement what should have been there from the start. And it's very likely that the Quidditch portion of the game could become a massive marketing centerpiece when Warner Bros. Eventually debuts Hogwarts Legacy 2 gameplay trailer in the coming years. Let's actually now talk about the future trilogy plans for the game, where industry insiders and prominent leakers have confirmed that what many have suspected was that Hogwarts Legacy was designed as the first installment in a trilogy. Warner Bros. Games CEO David Haddad has teased a series of other things in development within the Hogwarts Legacy universe, while leaker My Time to Shine Hello corroborated that a sequel was actively in the works before Warner Bros. Confirmed it. The structure makes narrative sense, as the first game placed you in the 5th year at Hogwarts. The sequel would naturally cover your 6th year, with the third game concluding your journey in the 7th year. This allows for character progression, evolving relationships with companions, and a multi-game story arc exploring ancient magic and your character's destiny. Carrying your character across 3 games, importing saves, maintaining choices, watching your wizard mature would create an unprecedented continuity in gaming, mirroring the progression fans love in the original Harry Potter books and games like the Mass Effect series. How will Hogwarts Legacy actually expand the wizarding world? Well, it's likely that we're going to be getting new locations beyond Hogwarts. While the first game surprised players with its explorable regions surrounding Hogwarts, the sequel's scale will undoubtedly grow larger. Job listings and industry speculation point to several exciting new locations. Platform 9 3/4 on the Hogwarts Express, where it's likely that we could actually board the iconic train and explore its compartments rather than just watching a cutscene. Diagon Alley, the bustling magical shopping district full of one-shops, bookstores, and mysterious establishments in Nocturne Alley. The Ministry of Magic, delving into the bureaucratic heart of the wizarding government with its departments, mysteries, and potential conspiracies. New schools of witchcraft and wizardry, perhaps visiting Beauxbatons, Durmstrangs, or entirely new magical academies, expanding the game beyond Britain's borders. Also, dark wizard strongholds. If the game truly leans into player choice, allowing you to fully embrace becoming a dark wizard, expect locations synonymous with forbidden magic and morally grey corners of the wizarding world. The increased budget and Unreal Engine 5's capabilities mean that these locations won't just be larger, they'll be more detailed, more alive, and more reactive to your choices. Also expect deeper magic systems and a true dark wizard's path. Ancient magic was the first game's narrative cornerstone, but it felt underexplored in gameplay terms. With a continuation of your character's story, expect ancient magic to evolve, offering new abilities, spells, and perhaps even dark darker applications. More significantly, Hogwarts Legacy 2 has the opportunity to deliver what the first game only hinted at: a true dark wizard gameplay. Imagine genuinely choosing to study forbidden magic, aligning with dark forces and facing consequences that ripple through your 6th and 7th years. This moral flexibility would add tremendous replay value and allow the trilogy to explore the seductive nature of dark magic in ways the original books and films never could. Expect an expanded spell roster featuring both classic Harry Potter incantations and original creations, alongside refined combat systems that take advantage of UE5's physics and particle effects. Dueling could become significantly more dynamic and visually spectacular. Now, when it comes to customization, because of increased development resources, expect significantly expanded character customization options, more facial features, body types, clothing styles, and personalization for your living quarters within your house common room. The game will also utilize, of course, Unreal Engine 5 and probably its meta-human technology to allow us to see more different types of NPCs around, as in the first game, our character customization looked a lot like the NPCs running around. A lot of them had the same faces, so I think that is something that they're going to fix within the sequel to Hogwarts Legacy, mainly because of Unreal Engine 5 and of course the increased budget. And there's also of course the HBO connection. As perhaps most intriguingly, Hogwarts Legacy 2 is confirmed to be canonically connected to HBO's upcoming Harry Potter series, not the original films. The game's developers are actually writing role for the television show, creating an unprecedented transmedia synergy. There were even rumors of an HBO adaptation of the first Hogwarts Legacy game before the main Harry Potter series was officially greenlit. While the game currently exists as canon within the show's universe, the relationship could evolve. If the HBO series becomes a cultural phenomenon and an adaptation of the Hogwarts Legacy story gets the green light after the show establishes itself, could very much happen. Elements could shift to accommodate the television narrative. This connection adds another layer of protection for the sequel amidst the Warner Bros. Sale uncertainty. Cancelling a game that's interwoven with HBO's flagship Harry Potter series would undermine both properties. So what about the timeline? When can we actually play it? Well, based on industry standards and the first game's development cycle, expect Hogwarts Legacy 2 to require approximately 5 years of development. The original took 5 years with an estimated $150 million budget. The sequel, with Quidditch implementation, Unreal Engine 5 migration, new locations, expanded system, and enhanced content, will likely need similar time. This suggests a release window of around 2028 to 2029, likely arriving in the first year of PlayStation 6's life cycle. It will almost certainly be cross-generational title, launching on PS5, PS5 Pro, PS6, Xbox Series X, and the next generation Xbox and PC, and likely even the Switch too. As what began as a passion project from developers determined to honor every detail of the Wizarding world has evolved into Warner Bros. Games' most valuable franchise. With over $1 billion generated and 707 million hours played, the original Hogwarts Legacy proved there's enormous appetite for AAA single-player experiences in J.K. Rowling's universe. Hogwarts Legacy 2 isn't just getting better, it's positioning itself to become one of the defining games of the next console generation. New locations, deeper magic system, Quidditch finally done right, true moral choices, and seamless integration with HBO's Wizarding world all point towards a sequel that could surpass its predecessor in every meaningful way. The corporate uncertainty around Warner Bros. Discovery sale may cast a shadow, but the magic being crafted at Avalanche Software continues to grow brighter. For millions waiting to return to Hogwarts, the future has never looked more promising. I'm going to keep you updated with everything Hogwarts Legacy 2, so subscribe to the channel and watch my previous Hogwarts Legacy videos in the description pinned comment section below. And we're also going to talk about how Warner Bros. Is looking to expand Harry Potter more than just Hogwarts Legacy and Quidditch Champions in the gaming world. And guys, I wanted to announce the Witch Hunt collection, which is going to be the first collection that will be available on the Balboa Club store when it launches. This specific collection is inspired by the Witcher series and the dark fantasy genre. This is a brand that I've really wanted to make for a long time. I didn't just want to make merch, but I wanted to make something special, something that mixes the really cool designs of the wrestling world with the things that we love the most, video games. And of course, the first design had to be inspired by my favorite game of all time, The Witcher 3. So this is something special that I've created for you. I want you to join the club, and I will announce when the store is about to launch through this channel. Now we're even going to TikTok and Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out, God bless, and join the Balboa Club today. Bye bye.
feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.